Hello guys, this is Spirit Me Owl. So I'm going to be doing another section review of this book, Hellenic Polytheism, Household Worship. I checked back on my videos and I got this back in December, so I've had this book for close to, I think, 3 months. Now this is going to be a pretty short one because I'm really not, I don't want to ruin it for people. I just want to give you my point of view of each part of the section, because I know there's a lot of people out there that are new that may are interested in buying this book, but don't want it ruined. So I'm just going to put my point of view here. Now this one is on the household altar, and the household altar is probably the most important aspect, in my own personal opinion, of Hellenic worship, or Hellenic, Now, I call them shrines instead of altars, so I just want to let you guys know this, mainly because my vision of an altar is basically a place where you kill beasts. So unless there's some major, like, animal slaughtering going on people's altars, in my opinion, it's a shrine, not an altar. But that's my point of view. That's my personal preference. So, yeah, but sometimes I slip and I kind of say altar instead of shrine, but I view it as a shrine and not an altar. So, first and foremost, I just love the pictures. I'm just going to cover that up. Yeah. God said, don't work for people. But this section, they talk about the different things. One thing they talk about how should I say it? About how they basically the Greeks and the Romans came up with this ingenious idea to have a space for household worship instead of the big temples. One thing that's interesting when we talk about household altars is they survived. If you go and look at, like, the Roman Catholic Church, for instance, and I'm not a fan of the Roman Catholic Church, but I do have to agree that they were responsible for keeping the household altar idea alive. One of the things that happened when they tried to abolish household worship was that it stayed. This was my own personal opinion was this was an area they could not control. They could close the temples, they could destroy the statues, but they could not destroy household worship. They could pass laws against it, but they couldn't get rid of it. And I think because it was so strong and so powerful that they kept it. Because remember, the Roman Catholic Church adopted a lot of things that Christians even today, especially your evangelical Christians or your I'm against syncretism type of Christians, will say that basically that this is proof that the Roman Catholic Church is pagan, because they just did not go around and abolish everything inside and set up this pure version of Christianity, because if they had to adopt a pure version of Christianity, I agree they would have run into problems, but I think it's more of a mocking than anything, not realizing that for them to be here, other people had to come before them. So anyways, when we talk about household altars, I do agree with the author here. Probably the most best preserved examples of household worship is the little altars that you find in Herculaneum and Pompeii, because they were buried around the time that Christianity was really starting to settle in. It wasn't a legitimate religion or whatever. It was a movement. So basically the Christian movement in those two cities froze when, you know, people died. Which, by the way, I do feel bad for everyone who died in that thing. Says here, this wall recess may be regarded as the house temple, and all the sacred objects of the household are placed therein. The statues of the gods, altars, and tripods for incense and fire can all be gathered in one place. It is preferable that such a space is created in a room of the house which is not accessible to visitors. The only problem that I do have with that statement is, unless you own your own home, your household altar is going to be in a place that's accessible to people. Mine is right here, and it has all the cute little accoutrements and all that wonderful stuff. Let's see here. Let's see here. When such a recess is not possible, then a small wooden construct may be used for the same purpose. Let's see here. Okay, one of the things that I noticed, if you guys don't know anything about Kemeticism, Kemeticism is Egyptian Reconstructionism. They actually have a cabinet that they construct or they go out and buy. I know there's some people out there that are against Hobby Lobby, but they got some really cute stuff. And one of the things, I actually was at Hobby Lobby, and by the way, I found a ton of really wonderful stuff. One of the things they had was furniture, and they actually had a piece of furniture that you could keep your little, not little, but you could keep your good sized statues and other things. There, it was like a roll top, except that it didn't exactly roll back. It kind of like lifts and it goes down. Well, this thing was well over $100, but it was like 60% off. And if I had the money and the transportation, I would have bought it. I would have bought it, and I would have put my stuff in there, and that would have been great, because then I could just like raise it up and close it, and it'd been perfect. But yeah. So basically, if you guys are interested in that type of stuff, there's a lot of places you can go that actually has a cabinet or a wooden thing, and you can actually buy it and you can use it, and it will actually keep it, you know, separate from the rest of the household. They talk about the hearth and the fire, which a long time ago, the hearth, you know, I don't know, depending on what style it was, but generally the hearth was in the middle of the room. That actually holds over to like the Norse homes where the hearth was in the middle. I think all hearths were in the middle. I'm just a thought. And you know, he talks about, they talk about that it's been replaced with electrical appliances, and thus essential that certain elements of household worship be readjusted without losing their essence and meaning. What I do basically is, I've got a little candle here, which it actually is almost gone, but you know, that's what I use for my hearth fire, or I actually have two candles that I actually burn myself. But yeah, so that's my answer to the hearth. So yeah, also if you really want like a fireplace without the fire, you can actually get one of those electric heaters. They're in the shape of fireplaces, and they don't burn actual wood. It's more like a, you know, fake wood, but it gives you the appearance of a fire, and it, you know, it has the warmth and all that stuff, if you guys are interested in something like that. Alright, so yeah, this was over 10 minutes long. So I'm going to end it there. I hope I didn't really, you know, give too much away. But next time I do a video, which will probably be sometime this week, I will do another section review. I'll be absolutely honest, I really, really do like this book. I'm actually really glad I bought it. It'd been really great if it was on Kindle, because then I could have, downloaded it, but yeah, you can't have everything you want in life. So, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope this helps someone who might be interested in the book. And I'll see you guys later. Until next time. May you be blessed and have a absolutely wonderful, wonderful beginning of spring.